Guess first thing I was going to ask you is, what's it like being part of the development program? How's that helped your game?
Yeah, we go every day hard. Like from we go to school till about 1, and then after that you go to the rink until about 6 o'clock. So
Yeah.
pretty much you just work out for like an hour and a half, and then skate for about 2 hours. So it's pretty good. You get all the workouts and everything you need there, and they give you all the opportunity to be your best. So it's been great.
I was curious too because I wasn't sure about how the 17 team works, but with the 18 team, you'll play a lot of college games this year in exhibitions. What's that going to be like to get a chance to go play against NCAA teams? How will that help you going into, if you go to college next year? How will that help you getting ready for that level?
Oh well, no, I definitely look forward to it, and I think moving forward, I think it's definitely gonna be a little bit easier going into college, just knowing kind of what the competition is going to be like, and just like what the speed's going to be and the overall experience. So I think it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
I was curious to ask you a little bit about Boston University when you were picking schools. What was it about that school that appealed to you? Why did you choose them?
Yeah, mainly, I don't know. I've been away from home for a while. I went to school at Shattuck St. Mary's in Minnesota, and I kind of want to stay a little bit closer to home. And I don't know, but BU just has some great facilities, and I think that the city of Boston is great as well. And BU, I just went there, and deep down, I just thought it was a place for me, and so I took some time, and then eventually committed there. So.
And not to put you on the spot, but I also saw you were a number one pick in the OHL too. I mean, is there any decision you have to make there? Or are you still committed to wanting to play college hockey?
No, I mean, I think I'm definitely going to leave both options like in the picture, and definitely it's a possibility that I play in Plymouth. And right now, I really can't give an answer, but I think I'm definitely going to keep both my options open and see what the future has in hold.
Now, I was curious too, with this year being a senior in the draft next year, how big of a year is this for you individually? Is this a year that is really going to determine a lot of stuff for you as far as your future goes, or is that something you don't really think about too much? Or
no, it's definitely something that's in my head every day, and I think that's pretty much my motivation. Obviously, to work out and skate every day and do the best that I can. But this is definitely going to be a big year for me, and I definitely think about it a lot. And like I said, it's the reason why I work out and skate and do everything I do every day. So.
I was asking your brother this too. I was kind of curious growing up here. You mentioned you guys went to a lot of St. Lawrence and Clarkson games as kids. So did you have any favorite players, like when you were a kid, that played in the area that you watched or admired or anything like that?
I mean, growing up, my uncles always played for like Canton and now them. So I know that the Flanagan brothers always. I know Sean Flanagan, Kyle Flanagan both played at St. Lawrence. So those were some players that I really looked up to when I was younger. And other than that, I mean, that's about it.
I was curious too about if there's any negative to all the stuff you've been doing, is it the fact that you have to leave home so often every year? I mean, is it tough to be gone, like 9 or 10 months of the year away from home? Is it maybe the tough part of being a hockey player that's this good at this age?
I mean, definitely when I was younger, I left for Shattuck in 8th grade. It was maybe a little bit harder than it is now, but it's kind of one of the sacrifices that you got to do to get to where your goal is, and I think that's definitely something I'm willing to sacrifice. But we get a lot of time off here in the summer, so it's not too bad.
And I was asking your brother that too. Like, do you miss that? Even though what you're doing now is going to help you go farther, but do you miss that you maybe never got a chance to play like high school hockey up here? Maybe would you like to have had a chance to play for Canton or Potsdam or whatever school you were in the district at the time?
I think sometimes I look back and say like, it would have been fun to do this, but it's kind of had to do what I had to do, and I think that going to Shattuck really was the right decision for me, and ultimately it kind of got me where I am now. So I think it was the right decision.
I was going to ask you about your brother because you mentioned you guys are really close. Are you pretty much almost like best friends? Would you say with each other? Or,
Yeah, I mean we do everything together. We work out, skate every day together, and usually we're always together. So we're best friends, and I think that going to the same school next year and playing kind of on the same team, being with each other in Ann Arbor will be a great experience, and hopefully one day we'll be able to play with each other. So.
And when you play against each other, are you competitive with each other? Like if down the road, if you're ever on different teams in like college or the pros or something, is he going to try to nail you pretty good if you get near the boards? He'll
definitely hit me once or twice, but no, I think in the end, it's always a good time playing against each other, and we look forward to that too.
With hockey, too, I was just curious, what is about this sport that you like so much? Like, what kind of drew you to hockey compared to other things you could have maybe done as a kid when you were younger?
I think I don't know. It's kind of in my family. Like a lot of people in my family played hockey, and I just think that I grew up playing it, and just I don't know, being able to go out with the same 20 guys on the ice every day is a pretty good experience and something I love doing every day. So I don't know, I just started young playing the game and just kept it going.